crazy clothes we wore. Ain't it fun to look back and to see it's all been done before? All those nights together are special memories.
And I can't wait for tomorrow, just as long as you're dancing next to me. 'Cause it's so clear, every year we get stronger.
But what's gone is gone, the past is the past.
Turn the radio up
And then hit the gas, 'cause I know we've come so far, but we've got so far to go. I know the road seems long, but it won't be long till it's time to go slow. Most days we'll take it fast, and some nights we'll take it slow. I know we've come so far, but baby, baby, we got so far to go. Oh yeah. Hey, old friends together, side by side and year by year.
The road was filled with twists and turns. Oh, but that's the road that got us here.
Let's move past the bad times, but before those memories fade, let's forgive but not forget, and learn from all the mistakes we made. 'Cause it's so clear, every year we get stronger. So don't give up and don't say when, and just get back on the road again. 'Cause I know we've come so far, but we've got so far to go. I know the road seems long, but it won't be long till it's time to go slow. Most days we'll take it fast, and some nights we'll take it slow. I know we've come so far, but baby, baby, we got so far to go. Hey, old friend, come along for the ride. There's plenty of room, so jump inside. The highways rock you every now and then, but so much better where I've been. Just keep moving at your own speed. The heart's all the compass you'll ever need. Let's keep cruising the road we're on, 'cause the rearview mirror only shows us go, go, go. Got so far to go. It's so clear, every year we get stronger. So shine that light, take my hand, let's dance into the promised land. 'Cause I know we've come so far, but we've got so far to go. I know the road seems long, but it won't be long till it's time to go slow. Most days we'll take it fast, and some nights we'll take it slow. I know we've come so far, but baby, baby, we got so far to go. Baby, baby, we got so far to go. Got so far to go. Welcome to the 16.
What the heck are musicals?
It appears to be a play where the dialogue stops and the plot is conveyed through song.
Through song?
Yes.
Wait, so an actor is saying his lines, and then out of nowhere he just starts singing?
Yes.
Well, that is the stupidest thing that I have ever heard. Like, you're doing a play, got something to say, so you sing it? That's absurd! Who on earth is going to sit there while an actor breaks into song? What possible thought could the audience think other than this is horribly wrong.
Remarkably, they won't think that.
Seriously? Why not?
Because it's a musical. A musical. What could be more amazing than a musical? With song and dance and sweet romance and happy endings happening by happenstance. Bright lights, stage fights, and a dazzling chorus. You wanna be great, then you gotta create a musical.
I don't know. I find it hard to believe that people would pay to see something like this.
Let's just say it's a Saturday night and you wanna go out in the town. Got a lady to flatter who might give it up if you don't let her down. You could go see a tragedy, but that wouldn't be very fun. Or a play from Greek mythology. See a mother hook up with her son.
Ew.
You could go see a drama with all that trauma and pain. Or go see something more relaxing and less taxing on the brain. Go see a musical. A musical. A puppy piece releasing all your bluesicles. Where crooners croon a catchy tune. And limber-legged ladies thrill you till you swoon. Oohs, ahs, big applause, and a standing ovation. The future is bright if you can just write a musical. Some make you happy, some make you sad. Some are quite big, some quite small. Some are too long, some are just plays with song. Some musicals have no talking at all.
No talking at all?
That's right, there's no talking. All of the dialogue is sung in a very dramatic fashion.
Really?
Yes, really.
There's no talking.
There's no talking. And they often stay in one note for a very long time. So when you change to a different note, you notice. And it's meant to create a dramatic effect. But mostly you just sit there asking yourself, why aren't they talking?
That sounds miserable.
I believe it's pronounced Misérables.
And people actually like this?
No, they love it! And what's not to love? Such a delight, there's nothing quite like a musical. Oh, another vision. I haven't even told you the best part yet. Feel that fascinating rhythm move into your feet. Whoa.
What is that?
Whoa. Feel your hips gyrating to that titillating beat.
Are you okay?
You slap your lap and fingers snap. That's how you know it's time to tap.
What the heck are you doing now?
It's called the dance break. Apparently this happens in musicals as well. People on stage just break in a spontaneous dance.
Why? Advance the plot?
No,
Advance character?
not necessarily.
Then why do it?
Because it's entertaining! 5, 6, 7, 8!
Yes! I got it now! We'll do a musical.
No kidding.
A musical. What could be more amazing than a musical? With song and dance and sweet romance. And with the musical we might have a chance.
Oohs, ahs, big applause, and everyone cheering for us. And for some unexplainable reason, the crowd goes wild every time when dancers kick in unison in one big wonderful line. And then you got yourself a musical. A musical. A la 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 musical with flashy style
and a big fake smile, a snazzy hands, some jazzy hands. I swear that I'll cross my heart, hope to die if it isn't a doozy.
Take it from me, they'll be flocking to see
A starlet won't quit, big hit musical. A big hit musical.
With the approval of Mr. Jantz, the Bethpage Masters Guild was all set to perform our Broadway review. The curtain calls. There was just one question left to ask. What does it take to make a Broadway hit? With the recent success of turning box office movies into Broadway hits, what better place to look than the musical Ghosts, which, for those of you who don't know, appeared on Broadway in 2011. Now, for those of you who are fans of the movie, no, we will not reenact the pottery scene. But we will explore the love story between our two main characters, Molly and Sam. We start at the beginning, where Sam Wee and his longtime girlfriend move into a loft apartment together in Brooklyn. Their excitement to start their lives together is contagious and serves as a perfect salute to Broadway.
Here right now, here right now. This is what we're living for. This is when we give into the moment and let go. Here right now, everything we're dreaming of is coming through if we step up and own it, let it flow.
Here right now, here right now. Here is where we make it everything we'll ever need. Here right now, here right now. And for once it feels like it was always meant to be. One foot in front of the other. So much for us to discover still.
This is why
We'll get there.
everything we have and more.
As long as we stay together, we'll just keep getting better till
really does
we'll get
matter what comes
there.
after or before.
I don't believe in luck, I don't believe in fate, but this is so much more than I could ever contemplate. I can't believe you walked into my life and you're still here. When I'm with you, there's no confusion, everything is clear. And we'll have weeks and months and years, whatever. We were meant to be together. You were sent to me forever. Here right now, here right now. This is what we're living for. This is when we give into the moment and let go. Here right now, everything we're dreaming of is coming through if we step up and own it, let it flow. Here right now, here right now.
Now, every fan of Broadway knows things are never what they first appear. And with every great Broadway musical, often the best of times are followed by the worst of times. Unfortunately for our two main stars, Ghost follows this all too familiar recipe. Sam is fatally shot, leaving Molly to imagine what their lives could have become together. In our next scene, we watch as Molly grieves and tries to continue living, yet the memory and ghost of Sam is with her every step of the way.
I picked up your shirts this morning. I don't know why. I don't know why. Mr. Reynolds said to say hello. I started to cry. I started to cry. Every place we ever walked and everywhere we talked, I miss you. You never leave my mind. So much of you is left behind. Unfinished conversations we used to have still speak to me, and I write you letters every day that I'll never send and you'll never see. All this wishful thinking gets me nowhere. I can't stay. My heart is broken, it keeps breaking every day. You took my hopes with you. Took my dreams with you. Everyone says that it's all in my head, and I can't accept it yet. I'm not ready to just give in. I know that I can't live in this pain with these feelings of regret. I can comprehend this and pretend that I don't care. Any place I want to be, I want to see you there.
perfect Broadway musical must take its audience on a roller coaster ride of emotions. We ascend to the pinnacle of happiness, and then we drop our audience to the lowest of despairs. But a truly successful show must also connect to the audience. Now, with the cast of high school students, what better way to connect to an audience than singing about the one thing all audience members can agree upon? Parents can be the worst. There's nothing worse than a parent who doesn't understand. And that brings us to the 2003 Tony Award winner of Best Musical, Hairspray. Here we look into the bedrooms of three 1960s teenagers who, although are very different, all struggle with the same problem: overbearing mothers.
Stop telling me what to do. Don't treat me like a child of two. I know that you want what's best, but mother, please give it a rest. Stop, don't know, please stop, don't know, please stop, don't know, please. Mama, I'm a big girl now. Once upon a time when I was just a kid, you never let me do just what the older kids did, but lose that laundry list of what you won't allow. 'Cause mama, I'm a big girl now. Once upon a time I used to play with toys, but now I'd rather play around with teenage boys. So if I get a hickey, please don't have a cow, 'cause mama, I'm a big girl now. I gotta tell you that without a doubt, I get my best dancing lessons from you. You're the one who taught me how to twist and shout, because you shout non-stop and you're so twisted too. Whoa. Once I used to fidget 'cause I just sat home, but now I'm just like Gidget and I gotta get to Rome. So say arrivederci, toodaloo, and ciao, 'cause mama, I'm a big girl now. Whoa, stop, don't know, please stop, don't know, please stop, don't know, please. Mama, I'm a big girl now. Once upon a time I was a shy young thing, could barely walk and talk so much as dance and sing. But let me hit that stage, I wanna take my vow, 'cause mama, I'm a big girl now. Once upon a time I used to dress up Ken, but now that I'm a woman I like bigger men. And I don't need a Barbie doll to show me how, 'cause mama, I'm a big girl now. Mama, you always thought what was right from wrong, and now I just wanna give it a try. Mama, I've been in the nest for far too long, so please give a push and mama, watch me fly, watch me fly. Someday I will meet a man you won't condemn, and we will have some kids and you can torture them. But let me be a star before I take that vow, 'cause mama, I'm a big girl now. Whoa, mama, I'm a big girl now. Hey, 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 mama, I'm a big girl. I'm a big girl. Stop. Don't know, please stop. Don't know, please. Mama, I'm a big girl now.
While many musicals have the audience rooting for the underdog to win the heart of the female lead, throw in a plant that feeds on the blood of humans, and you're sure to find a Broadway hit. Next, we enter the rock comedy of Little Shop of Horrors, and we take you into the alleyway of Skid Row. A neighborhood filled with down-on-their-luck residents. Seymour, a poor young orphan, finally finds the courage to profess his love to Audrey, a pretty co-worker in the flower shop who always finds herself falling for the wrong guy. In this scene, Seymour, our unlikely hero, finds the courage to profess his love to Audrey. your head, wash off your mascara. Here, take my Kleenex, wash that lipstick away. Show me your face, clean as the morning. I know things were bad, but now they're okay. Suddenly, Seymour is standing beside you. You don't need no makeup. You don't have to pretend. Suddenly, Seymour is here to provide you sweet understanding. Seymour's your friend.
Treated me kindly. Daddy left early. Mama was poor. I'd meet a man and I'd follow him blindly. He'd snap his fingers. Me, I'd say sure. Suddenly, Seymour is standing beside me. He don't give me orders. He don't condescend. Suddenly, Seymour is here to provide me sweet understanding. Seymour's my friend.
Tell me this feeling will last all forever. Tell me the bad times are clean washed away.
Please understand that it's still strange and frightening for losers like I've been. It's so hard to say. Suddenly, Seymour, he
Seymour,
purified me.
he purified you.
Suddenly, Seymour,
Suddenly, Seymour,
love me again.
yes you can.
Learn how to be more
The girl that's inside me with sweet understanding, with sweet understanding,
with sweet understanding.
Seymour's your man.
Love, bravery, and heartache knows no boundary and can be found in many Broadway hits, but none capture all three so perfectly than Les Mis. Set in early 19th century France, Les Mis is a story about redemption, love, loss, revolutions, and rebirths. We begin with Fantine, a single mother whose dreams were broken after her lover abandons her and her daughter Cosette. Desperate to provide her daughter with a love she has not known, Fantine endures countless hardships. And through them all, she remembers the happier days and how life doesn't always turn out how we imagined it.
There was a time when men were kind, when their voices were soft, and their words inviting. There was a time when a love was blind, and the world was a song, and the song was exciting. There was a time, then it all went wrong. I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. Then I was young and unafraid, when dreams were made and used and wasted. There was no ransom to be paid, no song unsung, no wine untasted. But the tigers come at night, with their voices soft as thunder, as they tear your hope apart, as they turn your dream to shame. He slept a summer by my side. He filled my days with endless wonder. He took my childhood in his stride, but he was gone when autumn came. And still I dream he'll come to me, that we will live the years together. But there are dreams that cannot be, and there are storms we cannot weather. I had a dream my life would be so different from this how I'm living, so different now from what it seemed. Now life has killed the dream I
Fantine finally succumbs to her illness and passes, but not before she implores Valjean to find and protect her daughter Cosette. The musical brings us to the eve of Paris Uprising and connects the many storylines that made Les Mis the winner of 8 Tony Awards in 1987 and continues to win the hearts of new audience members today. In One Day More, all our storylines come together and our cast members each confront their personal mission, how to escape our past, whether to join a revolution, how to come to terms with unrequited love. And the search for justice all comes together in this timeless musical number that has our cast members imagining what the dawn will bring in One Day More.
One day more, another day, another destiny, this never-ending road to Cabaret. These men who seem to know my cry will surely come a second time one day more.
I did not live until today. How How can I live when we are parted?
One day more.
Tomorrow you'll be worlds away, and yet with you my world has started.
One more day all on my own.
Will we ever meet again?
One more day with him not caring.
I was born to be with you,
What a life I might have known.
and I swear I will be true.
But he never saw me there. One more day before the storm.
Do I follow where she goes?
At the barricades of freedom.
Shall I join my brothers now?
When the ranks begin to fold.
Do I stay or do I die?
Do you take your place with me? The time is now. The day is here. One day more.
One more day to revolution. We will nip it in the bud. We'll be ready for these schoolboys. They will wet themselves
One day
with
more.
blood.
Watch them run amok. Catch them as they fall. Never know your luck when there's a free for all. Here a little dip, there a little touch. Most of them are gone, so they won't miss much. One day to a new beginning. Raise the flag of freedom high. Every man will be a king. Every man will be a king. There's a new world for the winning. There's a new world to be won. Do you hear the people sing?
My place is here. I fight with you.
One day more.
Join these peoples here.
Catch them as they fall.
I will learn little secrets.
There a little touch. One day more. Watch them run amok. Catch them as they fall. Never know the luck when there's a free for all.
Ready for this.
Tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow is the judgment day. Tomorrow we'll discover what our God in heaven has in store. One more dawn. One more day. One day
Eponine, a 17-year-old destitute, finds herself in love with Marius. Yet this love is never returned. To remain close to her love, Eponine disguises herself as a boy to join the rebels and keep Marius safe during the revolution. Here, we join Eponine as she walks the streets of Paris alone at nighttime and imagines Marius is by her side. Yet, she knows this love will never be reciprocated.
And now I'm all alone again, nowhere to turn, no one to go to. Without a home, without a friend, without a face to say hello to. But now the night is near, and I can make believe he is here. Sometimes I walk alone at night when everybody else is sleeping. Think of him and then I'm happy with the company I'm keeping. The city goes to bed and I can live inside my head. my own, pretending he's beside me. All alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me. And when I lose my way, I close my eyes and he has found me. In the rain, the pavement shines like silver. All the lights are misty in the river. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us. I love him, but when the night is over, he is gone. The river's just a river. Without him, the world around me changes. The trees are barren everywhere, the streets are full of strangers. I love him, but every day I'm learning. All my life I've only been pretending. Without me, this world would go on turning. A world that's full of happiness that I have never known. I love him. I love him. I love him, but only on my own.
Although The Wizard of Oz was originally a flop in movie theaters, Wicked is currently the third highest grossing Broadway musical and tells the tales of the Witches of Oz, who struggle through opposing personalities, viewpoints, rival over the same love interest, yet ultimately become two best friends. But before these witches became friends, they loathed each other. Let us take a look into the dorm rooms of Galinda and Elphaba as they begin their journey at Shiz University.
Dearest, darlingest Momsy and Popsicle,
My dear father,
there's been some confusion over rooming here at Shiz.
but of course I'll care for Nessa.
And of course, I'll rise above it, for I know that's how you'd want me to respond. Yes. There's been some confusion, for you see, my roommate is unusually and exceedingly peculiar and altogether quite impossible to describe.
Blonde.
What is this feeling so sudden and new?
I felt the moment I laid eyes on you.
My pulse was rushing,
My head is reeling.
my face is flushing.
What is this feeling? Fervid as a flame.
Does it have a name? Yes. Loathing, unadulterated loathing for your face,
Your voice.
your clothing. Let's just say I loathe it all. Every little trait, however small, makes my very flesh begin to crawl. With simple utter loathing, there's a strange exhilaration in such total detestation. It's so pure, so strong. Though I do admit it came on fast, still I do believe that it can last. And I will be loathing, loathing you my whole life.
Dear Galinda, you are just too good. How do you stand it? I don't think I could. She's a terror, she's a tartar. We don't need to show a bias, but Galinda, you're a martyr.
Well, these things are sent to try us.
Poor Galinda forced to reside with someone so disgusting-ified. We just want to tell you we're all on your side. We share your love.
What is this feeling so sudden and new? I felt the moment I laid eyes on you. My pulse is rushing, my head is reeling.
We know that all,
Oh, what is this feeling?
however small,
Does it have a name? Yes, loathing. There's a strange exhilaration in such total detestation. It's so pure, so strong. Though I do admit it came on fast, still I do believe that it can last. And I will be loathing for forever, loathing, truly, deeply loathing you my whole life long. Boom!
When looking to create a Broadway hit, there is nothing better than an old-fashioned jukebox musical that pairs the hits of the Go-Go's with 16th century prose. Now, while that may seem odd, that's exactly what happened on July 26, 2018. Head Over Heels follows this royal family of Arcadia as they journey to keep their famous beat. Now, while our next song is closer to the new wave sound of the 1980s, there's one theme that resounds even closer with anyone who felt trapped in the 2020 quarantine. You see, a good Broadway musical adapts to the changing times. And with this song, we are taken into the room of our lead character, Mopsa, as she dreams of the quarantine-free days and adventures that exist beyond the four walls of her bedroom.
Can't seem to get my mind off of you. So far from home with nothing to do. Ooh, now that I'm away, I wish I'd say tomorrow's a day of mine that you won't be in. When you looked at me, I should have run, but I thought it was just for fun. I see I was wrong, and I'm not so strong. I should have known all along that time would tell. A week without you, I thought I'd forget. 2 weeks without you, and I still haven't gotten over you yet. Vacation, all I ever wanted. Vacation had to get away. Vacation meant to be spent alone. Vacation, all I ever wanted. Vacation had to get away. Vacation meant to be spent alone. A week without you, I thought I'd forget. 2 weeks without you, and I still haven't gotten over you yet. Vacation, all I ever wanted. Vacation had to get away. Vacation meant to be spent alone. Vacation, all I ever wanted. Vacation had to get away. Vacation meant to be spent alone. Can't seem to get my mind off of. Can't seem to get my mind off of you.
A great song not only entertains the audience, but provides a glimpse into the soul of the character. Our next song, maybe this time from Cabaret, seeks to serve as the inner monologue of Sally Bowles, and is described as by the director as the only time we see beneath the frivolous girl for whom life is a never-ending party. Or Cabaret. This simple song not only serves as desperate hope for our leading lady, but like a true Broadway hit, has been adapted and interpreted over the years to serve as a timeless anthem for all future leading ladies.
Maybe this time I'll be lucky. Maybe this time he'll stay. Maybe this time, for the first time, love won't hurry away. He will hold me fast. I'll be home at last. Not a loser anymore, like the last time and the time before. Everybody loves a winner, so nobody loves me. lady peaceful, lady happy, and that's what I long to be. Well, all the odds are they're in my favor. Something's bound to begin. It's gonna happen sometime. Maybe this time I win. 'Cause everybody loves a winner, so nobody loves me. Lady peaceful, lady happy, that's what I long to be. Well, all the odds are they're in my favor. Something's bound to begin. It's gonna happen sometime. Maybe this time, I'll win.
No place cheers on the underdog like a great Broadway musical, and perhaps no show better epitomizes this than Newsies. Newsies was based on the real-life newsboy strike of 1899 in New York City. We now take to the streets of New York on the dawn of the 20th century, as 6 young paper boys dare to imagine what it would be like to escape the hardship life of a newsie and one day be famous. This song shows us that a story can be told through words, song, and more often than not, dance. Enjoy as our Newsies carry the banner from the stage into your hearts.
You don't need money when you're famous. They give you whatever you want, gratis. Such as a pair of new shoes with matching laces,
permanent box at the Sheep's Head races,
strawberry on rye with a sour pickle,
a personal puss on a wooden nickel.
Look at me, I'm the king of New York. Suddenly, I'm respectable, staring right at you, lousy with stature.
Mountain with all the Macari mocks, I'm blowing my dough and going deluxe.
And there I be, hanging out pretty, it's my city, I'm the king of New York. Go watch with a chain to twirl it,
My very own bad Andy named George Hurley.
a barbershop haircut that costs a quarter, regular beat for the Star Reporter. Am's Spray Punk, she's the king of New York.
I'm the king of New York.
We were sunk, pale and pitiful,
Macho and noodles,
Polisher's poodles.
almost about to drown in the drink.
When she fished us out and drowned us in ink.
So let's get drunk. Drunk with liquor, fame works quicker when you're king of New
I
York.
gotta be either dead or dreaming, 'cause look at that paper with my face beaming. Tomorrow
Only actors can understand the bliss and heartache that comes with being an actor. The pounding heart as you step into the audition room, to the sleepless nights as you wait for the cast list to be posted, to the euphoria of a final bow and closing curtain call. No musical better depicts the volatile world of a stage actor, much like a chorus line. This musical was composed of several interviews of singers, actors, and choreographers, and 17 Broadway dancers as they auditioned for a chorus line. Diana Morales beautifully explains that when you're on stage, you are bearing a part of yourself in either thunderous applause, great humiliation, and in stages grand and small.
I'm so excited because I'm going to the High School of Performing Arts. I was dying to be a serious actress. It's our first day of acting class and our teacher, Mr. Carp. Oh, Mr. Carp. Anyway, it's our first day of acting class and he puts us up on the stage and our legs around each other, one in the back of the other. And he goes, "Okay, class, today we're going to do improvisations. Now, you're on a bobsled, it's snowing out, and it's cold. Okay, go." Every day for a week we would try to feel the motion down the hill. Every day for a week we would try to hear the wind rush, feel the chill. So I dug right down to the bottom of my soul to see what I had inside. Yes, I dug right down to the bottom of my soul, and I tried. And everyone's going, whoosh, whoosh. I feel the snow, I feel the cold, I feel the air. And Mr. Carp turns to me and he goes, "Okay, Morales, what did you feel?" And I said, "Nothing, I'm feeling nothing." And he said, "Nothing could get a girl transferred." They all felt something, but I felt nothing except the feeling that this nonsense was absurd. But I told myself, hey, it's only the first week. Maybe it's genetic. They don't have bobsleds in San Juan. Second week, more advanced, and we had to be a table, be a sports car, ice cream cone. Mr. Carp, he would say, "Very good, except Morales. Try Morales all alone." So I dug right down to the bottom of my soul to see how an ice cream felt. Yes, I dug right down to the bottom of my soul, and I tried to melt. The kids yelled, "Nothing!" They called me nothing, and Carp allowed it, which really makes me burn. They were so helpful. They called me hopeless until I really didn't know where else to turn. And Carp said, "Morales, I think you should transfer to Girls High. You'll never be an actress, never." Jeez, I'm crow. Went to church, praying Santa Maria, send me guidance on my knees. Went to church, praying Santa Maria, help me feel it, pretty please. Then a voice from down at the bottom of my soul came up to the top of my head, and a voice from down at the bottom of my soul, here is what it said: "This man is nothing. This course is nothing. If you want something, go find a better class. And when you find one, you'll be an actress." And I assure you that's what finally came to pass. 6 months later, I heard that Carp had died. So I dug right down to the bottom of my soul and cried.
Before there were T-Birds, there was the Burger Palace Boys. That's right, in the original stage version of Grease, it was the Burger Palace Boys who ruled the halls of Rydell High. Grease is the iconic movie musical about high schoolers set in the 1950s rock and roll style, which is the basis for the 1978 film starring John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. While the Pink Ladies are having an unforgettable pajama party, the T-Birds, or Burger Palace Boys, are busy stealing hubcaps as their leader Kaneki imagines the car that will win the hearts of the Pink Ladies and be affectionately known as Greased Lightning.
Well, this car could be automatic, systematic, hydromatic. Why, it's Grease Lightning. We'll get some overhead lifters and 4-barrel quads, oh yeah.
Keep talking, we'll keep talking.
A few just cut off and chrome-plated rods, oh yeah.
We'll get the money, you know we'll get the money.
With the fuck feet on the floor, they'll be waiting at the door. You know that in a split, I'll be getting lots of it. Grease Lightning.
Go, 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 go.
Grease Lightning, you're burning at the quarter mile.
Grease Lightning, go, Grease Lightning.
Go, Grease Lightning, your car's under the key lab trial.
Grease Lightning, go, Grease Lightning.
You want to scream? The chicks will scream. The Grease Lightning. We'll get some purple French tail lights and 30-inch fins, oh yeah. A Palomino dashboard and door muffler twins, oh yeah. When you piss and blood and shocks, we'll be knocking off those socks. You know that I am bragging, she's a real dragon wagon. Grease Lightning. Go, Grease Lightning, you're burning at the quarter mile.
Grease Lightning, go, Grease Lightning.
Go, Grease Lightning, your car's under the key lab trial.
Grease Lightning, go, Grease Lightning.
You are supreme, the chicks will scream. The Grease Lightning.
Go, 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 go.
Go, Grease Lightning, you're burning at the quarter mile.
Grease Lightning, go, Grease Lightning.
Go, Grease Lightning, your car's under the heat lab trial.
Grease Lightning, go, Grease Lightning.
You are supreme, the chicks will scream. For Grease Lightning. Lightning. Lightning.
No musical captures the spirit of the late 1990s than Rent, a rock opera created by Jonathan Larson with the hopes of bringing musical theater to the MTV generation. Did you know Larson's inspiration for Rent came from Puccini's opera La Bohème, as it talks about the lives of poor young artists? By replacing tuberculosis, the plague of Puccini's opera, with HIV, Larson immediately made this musical relevant and a representation of New York's East Village in the late 1980s or early 1990s. In our first scene, it's Christmas Eve in Manhattan's East Village, where Roger, an artist struggling with AIDS and depression, refuses to enjoy the holidays with friends by instead trying to write one last song to be remembered by before succumbing to this disease. Roger is looking for that one song to bring him his personal glory.
One song, glory. One song before I go, glory. One song to leave behind. Find glory. One last refrain, glory. From the pretty boy front man who wasted opportunity. One song, he had the world at his feet. Glory in the eyes of a young girl. A young girl finds glory beyond the cheap colored lights. One song before the sun sets. Glory on another empty life. Time flies, time that rings true. Truth like a blazing fire, an eternal flame. Find one song, a song about love, glory from the soul of a young man. A young man. Find the one song before the virus takes hold, glory like a sunset. One song to redeem this empty life. Time flies, and there's no need to endure anymore. Time dies.
$525,600 minutes, 525,000 moments so dear, 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? In daylights, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, in laughter, in strife, in 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year in the life? How about love? How about love? How about love? Measuring love. Seasons of love. Seasons of love. 525,600 minutes. 525,000 journeys to plan. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure the life of a woman or a man? In truth that he learned, or in times that she cried, in bridges he burned, or the way that she died. It's time now to sing out, though the story never ends. Let's celebrate, remember a year in the life of friends. Remember the love. Remember the love. Remember the love. Measure in love. Measure your life in love. Seasons of love. Seasons of love.
Hey, yo, friend, let's look back on the crazy clothes we wore. Ain't it fun to look back and to see it's all been done before? All those nights together, our special memories.
And I can't wait for tomorrow, just as long as you're dancing next to me. 'Cause it's so clear, every year we get stronger.
But what's gone is gone, the past is the past.
Turn the radio up
And it before those memories fade. Let's forgive but not forget and learn from all the mistakes we make. 'Cause it's so clear every year we get stronger. Don't give up and don't say when, and just get back on the road again. 'Cause I know we've come so far, but we've got so far to go. I know the road seems long, but it won't be long till it's time to go. So most days we'll take it fast, and some nights we'll take it slow. I know we've come so far, but baby, we got so far to go. Hey, old friend, come along for the ride. There's plenty of room, so jump inside. Always rock you every now and then. We're so much better where I've been. Just keep moving at your own speed. The heart is all the compass you'll ever need. Let's keep cruising the road we're on, 'cause the rearview mirror only shows us go, go, go. Got so far to go. It's so clear every year we get stronger. So shine that light, take my hand, and let's dance into the promised land. 'Cause I know we've come so far, but we've got so far to go. I know the road seems long, but it won't be long till it's time to go. So most days we take it fast, but some nights we'll take it slow. I know we've come so far, but baby, we got so far to go.
It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration, may react with psychosomatic symptoms difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just some waiting around for a plain little band of gold, a person can develop a cold. You could spray wherever you figure the streptococci. You could give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's hiding getting the fish art from the hotel clerk, a person can develop a cold. It says here, the female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows a neurotic tendency. C note. Tendency, C note. Oh, C note. Oh. With chronic organic syndrome, toxic or hypertense, involving the eye, the ear, and the nose and throat. In other words, just some worrying whether the wedding is on or off. A person can develop a cough. You could fill her all day with the vitamin A and the bromo fizz, but the medicine never gets anywhere near where that trouble is. If she's getting the kind of a name for herself and the name ain't his, a person can develop a cough. And furthermore, just stalling and stalling and stalling the wedding trip, a person can develop a log grip. When they get on a train from a yacht club and she can hear church bells chime, the compartment is air conditioned and the mood sublime. Then they get off at Saratoga me how do I feel. Ask me now that we're cozy and clinging. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kissed tonight, that's the way I've just got to behave. Boy, if I were a lamp, I'd light, and if I were a banner, I'd wave. Ask me how do I feel, little me with my quiet upbringing. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a gate, I'd be swinging, and if I were a watch, I'd start popping my spring. Or if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding dong, ding. Ask me how do I feel from this chemistry lesson I'm learning. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bridge, I'd be burning. Yes, I knew my morale would crack from the wonderful way that you looked. Boy, if I were a duck, I'd quack. Or if I were a goose, I'd be cooked. Ask me how do I feel. Ask me now that we're fondly caressing. Pal, if I were a salad, I know I'd be splashing my dressing. Ask me how to describe this whole beautiful thing. Well, if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding dong, ding.
Nathan, this is the biggest lie you've ever told me!
But I promise you it's true.
You promised me this, you promised me that, you promised me anything under the sun, and you gave me a kiss, and you're grabbing your hat, and you're off to race again. Wait, think of the time gone by, and think of the way I tried. I can honestly die.
Call a lawyer and sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me, go ahead, hate me.
The best years of my life I was a fool to give to
Alright, already, I'm just a no good Nick. Alright, already, it's true, so new. So sue me, what can you do me? I love
you. You gamble at here, you gamble at that, you gamble on everything all except me, and I'm sick of you keeping me up in the edge, you're back in the money again. Why think of the time gone by, and think of the way I tried. I could honestly die.
serve a paper and sue me, what can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me, go ahead, hate me.
When you wind up in jail, I'm gonna be to bail you out.
Already, so call a policeman. Alright, already, it's true, so new. So sue me, what can you do me? I love you.
You're at it again, you're running the game. I'm not gonna play sick and fiddle to that. I'm sick and tired of scolding, right? I'm telling you
I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score. But this is wine that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and out my song must pour. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before.
I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score. But this is wine that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and out my song must pour.
So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before. You see me roll for 100 G's, but I got a little more than dough riding on this one. They call you Lady Luck, but there is room for doubt. At times you have a very unladylike way of running out. You're on this date with me. The pickings have been lush, and yet before this evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners, you might refuse to stay, and so the best that I can do is pray. Luck be a lady tonight, luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you ever been a lady to begin with, luck be a lady tonight. Luck, let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella that you've been with. Luck, be a lady with me. A lady wouldn't leave her escort. It isn't fair, it isn't nice. A lady wouldn't wander all over the room and blow on some other guy's dice. So let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella that you've been with. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady tonight.